How's it
Another
going?
high level, great game by me. I'm just such a great chess player, playing terrible games and still drawing. I
Yeah.
was just lost in the last moment.
That was you almost lost?
Well, the final position is lost,
Yeah,
but I
slightly.
just invoked such fear into my opponent they're too afraid to even try. It's part of the
But it was
psychological
like
thing, you know?
really, the
It was difficult,
winning
but you
line
know,
was
I'm
so
genuinely, you guys have to
crazy though.
understand the psychological advantage I have with these people. Like the arbiter tells me to put my water down, I just look at him and just shake my head, and he walks away. He's like, okay, I won't bother you. So I think that I'm doing a good job of psychologically intimidating my opponents.
Yeah, I agree. He had to find like knight h1 or something for it to be him to have chances.
Well, he has to put the queen on d7 and then go to h1.
Hmm.
But I guess it's not that easy to see.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm pulling up the chat so we can say hello to the lovely chatters. Yes, I am a bully. I do bully kids, but I'm not like
Lovely
Levy.
chatters.
I don't beat kids. I bully them, but I do it in a non-physical way. Like I use mind games. Anyways, yeah. This guy's a 2500. Well, it's this chess with black is just stupid because people, it's just there's nothing. What chess with? Okay.
So, were you trying to play for the win in this game, or were you just trying to play
Yeah, of course I went for the win.
to equalize?
I thought that I was getting somewhere, but to me, this idea of knight e2 is just insane.
Right.
I was at knight e2. I thought this guy's insane, and then I see knight
Yeah.
g3, and I'm like, okay, queen f4, but I blundered after queen d7, bishop c5, queen e8 check. I thought I had king g7 because I thought either the knight is pinned
Yeah, but knight
or the king's on
h5.
h2. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, so didn't quite work
Yeah,
out
we
for me
were-
there.
Yeah, we were looking at this because
so-
yeah, after taking on e4, knight e2 looked a little strange, and that's why we were seeing in this
Well, I thought before I check with the engine, instead of queen f4, let's say I play queen d6, and then let's say he goes queen g4 check, I play bishop g7. I feel like I'm the only one who can play for a win here. I don't see why I'm the engine just says zeros, but I feel like I'm pressing. Well, at least there's some practical chances because I'm the only one who can really maneuver on Nick Ruggers. I feel like I should be able to outplay him in some respect, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I should just go queen d6. Maybe in this endgame I have some chances, but obviously it's all a draw. But I did need some pressure on him because from the opening he just got a position that's so easy to play, and there's really nothing that I could do. I was really just so tilted. Sometimes with black you just get a position and you're just staring at it and you're like, this guy is okay with the draw, and every time you try to provoke them, they just sit there what's an animal with the spikes? A possum. They play dead like a possum, waiting to spike you. What's the spike? The prickle? Prickly. What's
Porcupine?
Armadillo? Wait.
porcupine? Yes, they're like a porcupine.
Porcupine.
So when they're white, they play just like a porcupine. So they're not that strong, but they just don't attack you. So there's no way to touch them. So you're just trying to maneuver around the needles. And sometimes you get pinched, you get stung or pierced like I did in this last moment. So it's difficult. Chess is when people have white and they're low rated, you just can't touch the porcupine. Not much to do. Well, I was trying to spice it up, because the line he plays is actually trying to force a draw. Like this is a known way to force a draw. There's like, so you can go after I played e6. Here there's like this forced line with e5, knight f5. There's some like weird draw here. I don't know what it is, but I wasn't in the mood for that. Oh yeah, so the line is knight c5, knight c3, e5, knight f5, d5, bishop g5, f takes e4, and there's this long variation that none of you guys will understand. So I'll spare you. Okay, I'll say it. So
yeah.
So
d5, instead of e6,
bishop
you play
d takes
e5.
e4,
Yeah.
bishop takes e5, knight f5, d5, bishop g5, d takes e4, bishop takes e4, queen takes d1, rook a takes d1, knight takes e4, and now you play knight takes g7, bishop g7, knight d6, knight takes e4, king e7, and now you play f4, king e6, f5, king e7, or no, what is it? Okay, there's some forced draw there. It's some stupid line. There are plenty of games. So the engine can tell you. I haven't checked it in a while. This is a super solid game, actually. That instead of after bishop d3, I played knight c5, and in that moment he played rook e1. Actually won the game, but I had to pull off like a absolute endgame miracle, per usual. So yeah, I guess the reason I didn't win this game was I couldn't trade the queens. I guess that's a more effective strategy for me. I need to trade the queens. But it's like I played the knight off. I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to like play, but you just, with theory, you just get shut down. You just get shut down. That's what classical chess is dead. Like I had so much more fun like playing rapid.